All right, welcome to the warm-up. Along with Jim, I'm Kevin Calabro. Big draft day coming up on Thursday. We've got wall-to-wall coverage right here on 710 ESPN Seattle following the Mariners game. We'll be on the air roughly 2:30 with Bob and Graz, and then Jim and I join them at 4 o'clock to go into the night with Salk and Roberts at 7 o'clock on 710 ESPN Seattle. That's what's going on Thursday. Today, we've got Dave Rosano on, who is known as a rogue scout. Formerly with 3 organizations, over 20 years in the business, and he's got some interesting thoughts on Jake Locker. Really loves the guy.
God, he does love him. I mean, to the point that he would, even if he was in the Carolina War Room, he would suggest that the Panthers take Jake #1 overall.
He's #1 last year, according to Kuiper,
surprising.
Right? Yeah. Okay.
Because most people, don't they? I mean, the opinions are so mixed on Jake, but I get the feeling that more often than not, we hear from guys that are kind of down on him more than they're up on him.
We do. In fact, he compares him favorably to Brett Favre, coming out of southern Mississippi.
So we've heard Brett Favre comparisons and Aaron Rodgers comparisons for Jake Locker.
We have. But Rosano, quick to say that he was in the draft room when they were sizing up Aaron Rodgers and didn't see him as a low first-round choice, saw him as a mid-second. This is one of the few mistakes he's made in his career. Or one of the biggest mistakes he's made.
But you and I, if I'm not mistaken, we don't think the Seahawks should take Jake. Or where are you today? Are you going to change your mind again?
Oh, I read John McGrath's article in the Tacoma News Tribune, and I started thinking, you know, if you can get him with a 25th pick, I don't think he'll be there at 25. Let me put it that way. But if he is, I'll be shocked. And at that point, look, I don't think that I differ. I don't know about you, but I don't think I differ than anybody that's already there in any one of these draft rooms. I don't think these guys are completely sold on any one of these talented players either. I think they've got a series of options that are out there. One of them would be if they keep the 25th pick, Locker is available, Gabbard's off the board, Newton is off the board. I think the Seahawks would take Jake Locker. I wouldn't have an argument with that.
Well, I would.
Because I don't see a dominating offensive lineman at number 25.
Again, I love the kid. I just don't think Jake's going to pan out. Just my opinion.
Well, I think he will pan out. I've always said I don't think his best situation would be here in Seattle because of the hometown. But the more we talk about that, the more I think that, you know what? That's a pretty flimsy excuse. If that's all you've got, forget about it. Throw it out the window. These guys have been playing with pressure since they were in Pee Wee League.
Yeah, that's true.
So
I mean, I'm sure, and Jake would do fine here, especially with Hasselbeck helping him out if they re-sign Matt.
Unless there's a dominant offensive or defensive player that falls through the cracks that's available at 25, I think that you got to take the quarterback if he's a guy that you're sold on. And
well, that's the caveat.
Yeah.
If you're sold on.
Yeah.
If not, take the offensive lineman.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out Schneider. Who knows? We'll find out. Here's a guy that says he wants to trade down. So, all right, we've got the program at 3 o'clock. We've got more questions than we have answers.